Pete Davidson reveals surprising SNL cast salaries. Comedian Pete Davidson recently shed light on the surprisingly modest pay structure for cast members of Saturday Night Live SNL, the iconic NBC sketch comedy series currently in its 50th season. Speaking in a video interview for New York Magazine, Davidson and a roster of past and present SNL stars reflected on their first paychecks from the show, revealing the surprising reality of how much the cast earned and how they spent that hard-earned money. Disclaimer: no copyright infringement intended. All the photos and videos belong to its rightful owners. Credits listed in the description below. Davidson, 31, kicked off the conversation with a blunt and somewhat comical revelation about cast salaries. When asked what he splurged on after receiving his first SNL paycheck, Davidson quipped, "Do you guys know what they pay us? It's like $3 grand an episode." His tone suggested both humor and incredulity, but his statement offered a stark reality check for those imagining glamorous paychecks in the entertainment world. He further joked that his first paycheck didn't allow for extravagance. "I think I got dinner," Davidson said. This candid comment underscores the financial realities of a career on SNL, particularly for newcomers or those in their first few seasons. Given that SNL produces 18 to 22 episodes per season, Davidson's claim would mean a first-year cast member earns between $54,000 and $66,000 annually, figures that are respectable but far from extravagant for anyone living in New York City, one of the most expensive cities in the world. While it's possible that cast members with more tenure or prominent roles earn higher salaries, Davidson's statement paints a picture of a job that, at least initially, offers more cultural clout than financial reward. Reps for NBC did not respond to Page Six's requests for comment on Davidson's claims. While Davidson's low-key splurge on dinner might seem underwhelming, his fellow cast members past and present shared their own stories of how they spent their first SNL earnings. These anecdotes offer a mix of humor, practicality, and glimpses into the personalities of the show's talent. James Austin Johnson, a current SNL star, chose to spend his first paycheck on what he described as the most uncomfortable West Elm couch of all time. Known for his sharp impressions and comedic timing, Johnson recounted the regrettable purchase with humor, emphasizing, "I swear to God, it's like made of bricks." His experience with the ill-fated couch reflects a relatable rite of passage, making questionable purchases with one's first real paycheck. Julia Louis-Dreyfus, a comedy legend whose career includes Seinfeld and Veep, reminisced about her time as a young cast member on SNL from 1980 to 1985. Her first splurge? A $75 pair of shoes, an amount she admitted was out of her budget at the time. Considering her later success, the modest expense stands in charming contrast to the wealth and accolades she would eventually accumulate. Comedian Sarah Silverman, known for her edgy humor, revealed that her first big purchase was a $300 cashmere sweater. For someone known for her sharp wit and bold personality, this choice might seem understated, but it speaks to the universal allure of a bit of luxury, especially when celebrating a milestone moment like joining SNL. Sherry O'Terry, a beloved cast member from the 1990s, also spent her first paycheck on a couch. Unlike Johnson's regrettable purchase, O'Terry's couch became a cherished fixture in her home. "I have gotten it reupholstered 3 or 4 times, she shared, adding that she once stood her ground against a designer who suggested getting rid of it. Her attachment to the couch, despite its age and wear, speaks to the sentimental value often attached to first major purchases. Seth Meyers, now a successful late-night host, followed a similar path, using his SNL earnings to buy a really big couch and an equally large TV. For Meyers, the combination represented a classic setup for unwinding an essential investment for someone working grueling hours on a high-pressure show like SNL. Bowen Yang, a rising star on SNL, opted for a bit of high fashion, recalling his walk to Saks Fifth Avenue to purchase a pair of Gucci shoes. While the shoes were a coveted item at the time, Young admitted that they no longer fit his style, humorously noting that he wouldn't feel cool wearing them today. Rachel Dratch, known for her quirky humor and memorable characters, took a practical approach, using her first paycheck to secure an apartment. "I mean, that's so boring, but that's the real thing," she said. Her pragmatism reflects the reality of being a young performer in New York City, where finding a place to live is often a priority over indulgent spending. Echoing Dratch, Jason Sudeikis, now known for his role in Ted Lasso, revealed that his first-year earnings went straight to covering rent. "You don't make enough money to make big purchases," he said, emphasizing the financial challenges of living in New York while working as a writer for SNL. While SNL is widely regarded as a launching pad for comedy careers, Davidson's comments highlight a side of the job that isn't often discussed: the relatively modest pay. For many cast members, the experience offers invaluable exposure and the opportunity to hone their craft, but the financial rewards may not match the prestige or effort involved, at least not initially. For some, this financial reality serves as a motivator to pursue additional projects, such as stand-up tour, movies, or endorsement deals, which can provide supplementary income and greater financial stability. New York City's high cost of living adds another layer of complexity to the equation. With rent prices among the highest in the country, a salary of $54,000 to $66,000 can quickly be consumed by housing, transportation, and other essentials. For cast members without supplemental income, budgeting and financial discipline become crucial. It's worth noting that salaries on SNL tend to increase with tenure and prominence. Cast members who take on significant roles, become fan favorites, or transition into writing and producing may see their earnings grow over time. However, Davidson's revelations offer a candid glimpse into the realities faced by newcomers or those in their early seasons. Despite the varying amounts and types of purchases, the stories shared by Davidson and his fellow cast members reflect a shared experience of navigating financial challenges and celebrating milestones in their careers. From practical investments like rent and couches to indulgent splurges like Gucci shoes, these anecdotes offer a humanizing look at the individuals behind the iconic sketches and characters. Pete Davidson's comments about SNL salaries may have surprised fans, but they also highlight the resilience and determination of performers who make sacrifices to pursue their dreams. While the financial rewards of SNL may not always match the prestige, the show remains a proving ground for comedic talent, a place where careers are launched, friendships are forged, and unforgettable moments are created. That's it for our celebrity news for today. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more hot topics like this. See you on the next one.